The first thing I want you to do is mark the angles that are congruent. So this angle and this angle is congruent. And in this triangle, this angle and this angle is congruent. Now we're going to chip away at these angles. If that angle there is 152 and it's on a straight line, then this angle here is 28. Does everybody understand that? Because it adds up to 180, so you take 180 minus 152 and you get 28. Well, if that's 28, this is 28. And if these two are if this is a right angle right here, then these two add up to 90. So we can get into that other triangle. And that's what we need to do. We need to be able to get into the triangle. So this is going to be 62. And this is going to be 62. So what do we do to find angle 2? That's also on a straight line. We subtract that from 180. And that is going to be 118, I believe. Okay, so you need to remember that if they're asking you for that angle 2 way down here, in these problems, you're probably going to start on the other side of the picture, okay? And start filling out what you know. Don't go crazy on filling out everything. I mean, you could fill out these 2 angles here, but it won't really help you any, okay? They're not equal to each other, but you can fill out those 2 angles there, but it won't really help you. So just kind of go at the track you need to go to figure out what you need to get, so you're not wasting your time. So the first thing I'm going to do, we got sides that are equal, so I'm going to mark my angles. And this is here. This is how we get into the problem. Well, here, I know that this is 68. Anybody have any questions with that? And then when I add 68 and 68, so the third angle is 44 because I have to add up to 180. Well, I also know that this angle here is 44 because it's a vertical angle, so I'm into the other triangle. Everybody get that? Well, if that's 44, this is 44, chain reaction. So we have 88 and we have 92 here. And so this is 92, right? However, that's not the answer they want because they want you to find x. If the measurement of angle 2 equals 12x minus 4, and we know that equals 92, then we solve this question, and everybody go ahead and do that. So when we do this, we add 4 to both sides, and we get 12x equals 96, divide by 12, and x equals 8. So if they ask you for x, you're finding x. If they ask you for an angle, you find the angle. Your job is to get into that triangle on the left so you can find 2. And the triangle on the left had no information, so you had to get in there and then use the rules you know to solve it. Okay, so when you're marking this triangle, you know that this side is equal to itself, right? So you also know that this triangle here is congruent to this one over here, even though it doesn't look like that because I can't draw, because of side angle side. Well, if they're congruent, then the corresponding parts are also congruent. So we know that this guy equals that guy. So we do 2x minus 3 equals 11, 2x equals 14, x equals 7.